It serve her right. Meghan irritated over palace's cold treatment of Lilibet. It is unfair. Things are not always what they seem, and despite Queen Elizabeth II's peacemaking gesture to invite Prince Harry and wife Meghan Markle to the UK for her Platinum Jubilee earlier this month, there are still reportedly plenty of hurt feelings going around the royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex visited the Queen at Windsor Castle on June 2 with their son Archie, 3, and daughter Lilibet Diana, 1. However, a source told The Sun that the 15-minute meeting was a quick in-and-out job that was all quite formal. Now, more details about that meeting have come out. Royal expert Neil Sean said on June 15 that Markle reportedly was upset that she didn't get a picture of her daughter with the Queen. Harry and Meghan decided to release the picture of Lilibet Diana independently for all the world to see, Sean says, referencing the adorable birthday picture of Lilibet smiling and showing off her red curls. They feel, according to very good sources, allegedly, that it's unfair that they did not get the opportunity to present their daughter to the world with the monarch as they did with their son Archie. Sean reminds viewers that when Archie was born in May 2019, things were still rosy in the garden of Harry and Meghan. He adds, fast forward now and they've decided that they no longer want to be working royals. This was a private meeting, not an official portrait. Still, it doesn't seem fair to treat kids differently just because your relationship with their parents has changed. It's not Lilibet's fault that her parents aren't working royals, and she is still the Queen's great-granddaughter regardless of title. What seemingly is building up, allegedly, is some hostilities to our gracious monarch, he says of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's fans, who he says were unhappy about the way Prince Harry and Markle were treated during the visit. It's not about needing a picture next to the monarch, it's really about solidifying their connection, he adds. If you think about it, if they don't come back with Lilibet Diana very soon, say in the next few years, it's taken them 2 years to return in full, then really will there be another opportunity for their daughter to meet the monarch? Speaking on the latest Mail Plus Palace Confidential, Daily Mail's diary editor Richard Eden discussed the Sussex's visit and the order of precedence within the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Mr. Eden said, everyone's been intrigued by the seating plan, at St. Paul's Cathedral. It was genuinely fascinating because even though the royal family were very keen to make sure that Harry and Meghan were mentioned in the court circular, that's the first time for a couple of years. They were mentioned, directly after the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, so they kept with the order of precedence, well that went out the window in the service. He added, what we saw in the service was they, Meghan and Harry, were relegated to the second row. So even though he's the brother of William, he had to sit behind the Queen's cousins who come far down the line of precedence. Harry comes behind the Duke of Kent and the Duke of Gloucester. The couple were tucked away, said the royal expert. Mr. Eden added, what's particularly intriguing is Harry and Meghan arrived separately. They didn't arrive in the minibus with the minor royals, they had a car, so maybe that's something that was generously given to them, organized, you know, by the Queen. The royal expert noted that the couple arriving separately meant that they had a sort of grand entrance. He added, when they got there, all the seats were, sort of, taken so they couldn't sit at the end, be seated at the end of the row, people had to get up, to let them past. Upon arrival at St. Paul's, the couple were greeted by crowds and received a mix of cheers and boos as they walked hand in hand into the cathedral.